It is almost impossible to scroll through your phone or watch the news right now without hearing about a new class of weight loss medications. If you have been struggling with chronic weight management, all this noise can feel overwhelming, and it is completely normal to wonder if these treatments actually work or if they are just another passing trend. These medications, like semaglutide and tirzepatide, belong to a category called GLP-1 receptor agonists. GLP-1 stands for glucagon-like peptide 1, which is a naturally occurring incretin hormone released by your digestive system after you eat. These drugs mimic that natural hormone to do two main things. They help your body use insulin more effectively, and they send a strong signal to your brain to quiet your appetite. This chart shows the average weight loss results from recent major clinical trials. Patients taking semaglutide lost an average of 15% of their starting body weight over 68 weeks. Those taking tirzepatide, which mimics a second hormone alongside GLP-1, saw weight reductions of up to 21%. Think of these medications as a highly capable co-pilot stepping into the cockpit with you. For years, you may have been wrestling with the controls, fighting biology and constant food cravings. The medication finally takes firm hold of the yoke, stabilizes the flight path, and quiets that exhausting background noise. But a co-pilot cannot do everything. They do not put fuel in the tanks, and they do not perform the structural maintenance on the engine. For your body to handle this rapid change safely, you still have essential work to do. Relying entirely on the drug without adjusting how you nourish and move your body will only yield temporary results. Actively engaging in the process is what ensures long-term sustainable health. This diagram shows what actually happens to your body composition during rapid weight loss. While the scale is dropping, clinical research reveals that 20 to 40% of the weight lost on GLP-1 therapies can actually come from lean muscle mass rather than fat. Muscle is highly metabolically active tissue. It functions as your body's engine, actively burning calories around the clock, even when you are completely at rest. Losing a significant portion of that muscle permanently lowers your resting metabolic rate. This reduces the number of calories you burn naturally and can lead to a state where you reach your goal weight but lack functional strength and carry a higher percentage of body fat. To protect that vital muscle tissue, your primary defense is your diet. Current clinical guidance recommends consuming 25 to 35 grams of high-quality protein at every single meal. Eating protein first ensures you get the nutrients you need, even when the medication heavily suppresses your appetite. The second requirement is consistent physical activity. Committing to resistance exercises, like lifting weights or using resistance bands 2 to 3 times a week, sends a necessary signal to your body to preserve its muscle tissue despite being in a caloric deficit. While cardiovascular activities like walking or cycling are wonderful for your heart, they do not provide the specific mechanical stress required to save your muscle mass. Resistance training serves a completely different, irreplaceable function. High protein intake and strength training act as the biological maintenance your metabolic engine requires to keep running during rapid weight loss. Even if you and your doctor decide this treatment is right for you, there is a major practical hurdle. Insurance companies deny up to 50% of first-time requests for these medications. Initial denials are rarely a reflection of your clinical needs. In most cases, they occur because a specific insurance requirement hasn't been documented in the language the reviewer expects. This diagram shows the typical barrier patients face. Insurers use a process called prior authorization, requiring your doctor to submit explicit proof that you meet the plan's specific criteria. Usually, that means verifying your body mass index, or BMI, a calculation based on your height and weight. Different insurance plans set wildly different BMI thresholds for approval. Many plans also require a documented history of step therapy. If you completely stop taking a GLP-1 medication, the biological support is removed. The constant food noise, the intense hunger, and the cravings you experienced before treatment will return. Returning hunger marks the point where your internal physiology resets to its baseline once the hormonal support is withdrawn. This graph illustrates why the work you do during treatment matters so much. If your medication dose ever needs to be reduced or stopped, the high-protein diet and strength training habits you built serve as your ultimate safety net. By actively maintaining your muscle mass, you keep your resting metabolic rate elevated. This gives your body the necessary structural and metabolic resilience to fight off rapid fat regain. You and your prescribing physician are a team navigating a long flight together. The medication is a phenomenal co-pilot. It stabilizes the turbulence and makes the journey possible. But by building a strong foundation of muscle and healthy habits, you ensure that you remain the captain of your long-term health.